Here's the last one. Christians are to pray. Christians are to pray. First of all then, I exhort that all petitions and prayers, requests and thanksgiving be made for all men. That means all. That means local state authorities. That means global authorities. But that also means influencers. That means sports famous people. That means celebrity people on YouTube. Everybody that has influence over anybody, God says, pray for them. Give thanks for what they're doing right. Pray that God opens their heart for kings and all, somebody say all who are in authority. Pray for them that they would be able to lead, that they would be able to be open to the gospel of Jesus Christ because God wants all men to be saved. Yeah, I'm kind of tripped out, dude. I'm not saying this is going to become anything. I'm looking and I'm seeing Russell Brand get saved. And I'm like, what is happening? Like his level of influence and how seemingly, how he's been in his past, it's just like, wow. And dude, like so far, I mean, I don't know what'll happen later. You never know what people do someday. But so far, dude, he's like fiery. Like, dude can preach. And I'm like, what? I see people like Zachary Levi. He's Shazam, dude. And he's super like outspoken. Well, he's in this interview and he's talking about, I needed to pray about it and really hear from God. And once I heard from God, I just had courage to do it. And I'm like, celebrities just never used to talk. Like even when I was a kid, even when it was okay to talk about faith, people generally, unless you're Mel Gibson, you didn't do it. Or Stephen Baldwin. Now all kinds of people, it's just coming up, man. Even Tucker Carlson, and I know that people got issues with him, and I know that he may have issues with even pastors. I hear that, but he's also talking about getting waken up in the middle of the night by demons, and I'm like, what is happening right now? People that would never be open to this kind of thing are open, and why? Because I believe of prayer. Because folks were praying. How many more folks with a lot of influence could you and I be praying for? What would happen over the next 5 years? Over the next voting season, what would happen if we just continued to pray? How many more folks would be like, God's put them in they were an evil cuss before, but now they're in the right position. Now they know Christ, and now there's all kinds of people that suddenly are open, and it's a whole different conversation. What do I want us to take away from this? I know you're going into a holiday season. I know you're going to see some people. I know you're going into this coming Tuesday, and you're going to have feelings, and I'm not asking you to not have very provoked feelings about things. But I'm asking, can we just reflect for a moment and say, what if, as I interact with people, as I see old girl on TV, instead of being like venom in my throat, instead say, I'm going to try to think of something good about her. Or if I see old boy, I'm going to try to think of something good about him. I'm going to try to be gracious with the people that I'm around. I'm maybe going to turn off just only slander. Maybe when I see my friend do something that in 4 years earlier, I might have disowned them as a friend. Now I might be more gracious toward them. Maybe I might just pray for them and say, God, would you just remove evil and put in good? Would you remove lies and bring in truth? And I don't have to pull that off myself. I'm just going to ask God to do it. I'm going to be more prayerful about it. Guys, God wants us to leave our planet more blessed than we found it. It doesn't mean we can fix it, but it does mean we can slowly improve it over time if we take prayer and take action for the sake of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And can I just say, the gospel of Jesus Christ, I love America, dude. I love my country. The gospel of Jesus Christ is the only thing that is supposed to be in your heart, though. Let the gospel be preeminent. Put America right under it. How about that? But let it be the first and foremost thing that you're aiming at.